Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just before we get started on today's episode, I just want to quickly tell you something. This farm, which I built in the last episode, the witch farm, has to be probably my favorite farm. Now, aside from the raid farm, because that's kind of a given, it's hardcore, so obviously a farm that makes me invincible is going to be my favorite. But other than that, this is my favorite, and that is for a very good reason. You see, I built this because I ran out of redstone. And at just one overnight session, I get a stack and then more than half a stack of blocks. Now, I did go AFK today for a little bit over than just one night. So let me just take out all of the redstone and show you. So here you can see that is all of the redstone. It doesn't even fit in my inventory. So then we go up here, craft it all into blocks. And there you can see already one stack, already two stacks this time. I did make a few improvements, like I built it off center, and so I had to rebuild the entire thing, but this farm only takes like 45 minutes to build if you know what you're doing, so it was really quick. And now I also get a lot of glass bottles, glowstone you can see, and then just a ton of gunpowder for fireworks. So it just gives me so many resources that I really need, and that is why I absolutely love this farm. And here we can see all of the redstone blocks that I now have. And yeah, you can see this is quite a lot, and that's exactly why I love the witch farm. So what I want to do today is I want to build a new trading hall, because this one right here is kind of small and it doesn't really look very impressive, or yeah, it doesn't really look very serious. I only have farmers and librarians, no other, and one cleric. Okay, one cleric. No other villager types, and there are 13. I have looked at the types you can get, and I want 11 of them. Right over this way there is a little mountain. You can see I first wanted to build it inside the mountain, but I thought this mountain was bigger than it really is. So I ended up going down and building it underground instead of inside the mountain. So my plans for this is I'm going to put a slime and honey block flying machine door right here with a button which I can press. And then if we go down here, this gets a much better effect if we have the brightness on moody. Then it just looks a lot better. You can see just a little bit of light shining through and then pitch black. I still need to make a few adjustments to just this floor to make it impossible for mobs to spawn. Like mobs can still spawn in this area, but they can't spawn here because of stairs. So here you can see just a few redstone torches just to give a little bit of atmosphere, just to make it look a little gloomy. And then right through here I've started digging, and this is where the trading hall is going to be. And this is going to be one massive trading hall. I can actually quickly show you in a creative world where I planned how I'm going to be building this. Okay, so here we are in a testing world, and you can see this is what I'm going for. So this is just to represent like the wall on the inside, and then if you go through this door, this is going to be a piston door. So you go through here, you can see the design that I'm going with. So librarians are going to be on one side. This is going to be 36, I think. Yeah, 36 blocks long. So this is going to be repeated 36 blocks, and these are going to be swapped out for carpets. As you can see, I went for kind of a tile design with the dark oak, and then you can come up here and there's going to be another layer and then another layer up here. So there's going to be a total of 6 layers, 3 on top of each other, and it can hold in total 11 different kinds of villager, which is exactly what I'm going for. So this right here should actually give you a much better representation of how big this place actually is, or is going to be. And you can probably see water particles dripping through. Yeah, this is right above a river. So I built it too high, but still I can't go any lower because a few blocks lower there's a ravine below me. So I can't really go anywhere else except here. So I'm just gonna have to deal with the water, and I'm not planning on decorating anything today, just digging all of this out because this really is a massive project. Now remember, this is gonna go from this point 36 blocks that direction, so this is gonna be massive. This actually didn't take as long as I thought. I actually did this in like 3 hours. So remember that's without beacon. I had to repair the pickaxe once, so where you saw a little cut in the time lapse, that's when I had to go repair my pickaxe. But now it's time to decorate everything, and that is arguably even more of a pain than all of this was. So I'm gonna have to get a lot of carpets for this. This took like 2.5 stacks of logs just for this pattern, and I'm planning to do it on all these layers, so that's gonna be a lot of wood. And I have all of the glowstone installed. I'm gonna have to get all of the workstations for each villager. So we're gonna have librarians, clerics, farmers, toolsmiths, weaponsmiths, and so on. I think the only ones I'm not gonna get is a leather worker and then some other villager. I can't think of his name right now, but I'm only gonna get 11 villager out of the 13 that there are. So after just a few minutes, I now have all of the resources. So this I just got by just planting some trees and chopping it down, save the spruce. For the carpet, I just used the simple carpet duper. And then the quartz stairs, I got that from the gold farm. Now I'm fully ready to decorate this entire place, except I don't really know what to do about this wall and this, nor this wall. So I think on that side I'm gonna make a villager head, like pixel art, the villager head right there. But I don't really know what I want to make the roof. So for now I'm just gonna make it completely stone, make everything stone. Or if I think of something while decorating, then of course I'm gonna do it. And yeah, I can't really think of anything to do with the roof and the wall, so I'm just gonna make them this normal stone bricks. Yeah, I know it's not very creative. I'm not a very creative person. If you want to tell me that I'm creative because I designed this and it looks kind of good, this took me 30 minutes. Not this building, that little design that I made in creative to see which blocks fit together. Many people are just like, oh, this block goes with that block. This took me 30 minutes to design. I'm not a creative person. And just remember that even replacing all of this with stone bricks is really going to be a pain because I'm going to have to mine all of that out. That's not a problem. Problem is there's water on top of that. So mining that out is gonna, all the water is gonna flow through. So yeah, this is gonna be a pain. So why not like and subscribe to end my suffering? Yes, totally subscribe to my channel. Absolutely, please. I'm begging you. I'm desperate. Please. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, let's just get this over with. I honestly think that this is the last bit of, then the entire roof is done. You can see I went crazy with the scaffolding to get to every nook and cranny, but I think everything is now done. Just this one last strip and then just the walls. And then this is basically done, except for the most annoying part, which is gonna be the villagers. And I really don't look forward to doing that. And this came together a lot better than I thought. Now, obviously, these spaces are going to be where their workbenches are going to be. But if you just ignore that and look at everything else, I mean, I'm actually quite impressed with myself. Again, I don't usually do stuff like this. I'm not very creative. So something like this is really impressive to me, I guess, especially if it's built by me. So yeah, I'm planning to feel like these chests, which I showed before, with like emeralds, so you can easily trade and don't have to bring emeralds with you. And yeah, so you can see I replaced all of these with stone bricks, and then the roof as well. The walls weren't as bad as the roof, and added some light because it was a little dark still. So now to do the villagers, and yeah, I don't really feel like it. Oh, I really don't want to deal with villagers, like seriously not. Oh, and if you're wondering how am I gonna get them in, okay, so what's gonna happen is first I'm gonna fill in the workbenches, and then with like just a minecart, I'm gonna bring them around and then break the minecart like right there. All I have to do then is push him onto this carpet, because he won't go anywhere from here, because he thinks if he goes this way he's gonna fall, if he goes that way he's gonna fall, because this is 4 blocks down and then carpets all the way up. So his path finding is completely broken, so then I can just slowly nudge him across into that corner right over there. It's gonna be a long process, but yeah, hopefully this will be worth it. I think it's a total of 216 villagers that can fit in here. So if I can lessen the lag by using carpets like that, that would really be great. But I can't delay this any further. I built all of this, so now I gotta go work with the villagers. Now I have already got all of the workstations that I want, so this in total makes 36 workstations. I need 36 in librarians, because there are 36 individual enchanted books that I want, and then the rest I just fill in with like clerics, fishermen, farmers, stone smiths, I don't know what else there is, like weaponsmiths, toolsmiths, but I actually have to get all of those villagers. So now again I have to dig out a big hole to have a massive space where I'm going to breed them, and where I'm going to cure them, like infect them and cure them, because I am not going to stay with that pathetic system of mine where I have to, like, I sell 21 carrots for 1 emerald, and I buy 1 book for like a stack of emeralds. No, I want everything for 1 emerald. I don't really need it because of the raid farm. I have more than enough emeralds, but it's just a luxury that I really want. The system that I'm planning to use on the villagers to cure them and infect them again and all of that stuff is almost done, and now just ignore all of the levers. I know there's a lot of them, but basically these chests are going to have some emeralds in them, and this one is going to have golden apples. So if we place our minecart right here, open this up and then power this, give it a boost, you can see it goes, usually go faster, but I forgot to put this on. Flick this on and we'll head back. It's going to end right there, and we can do our business, get the trade that we want. If he's back, we just close this again. Then if we have the trade that we want, we trade with him to lock his trades in, then we push him over. He's going to go, okay, first I need to flick that. So he's going to go over and then he's going to go in there, but I need to remember to flick this lever. So then he's going to stop there. Then I'm going to hide here so the zombie will target him. And then when he's done, and I have a zombie villager, flick this, it's going to head back. It's going to go do there. Then I will throw the splash potion of weakness on him. Okay, obviously that needs to be turned off, but then I will throw the splash potion of weakness on him, give him a golden apple, and wait till he's done. When he is a villager again, I just hit this and that. He's going to come right back to here, and then we can see his trades again and just repeat the cycle with all the villages that we need. And there we go, so that is now both of these guys trapped. Okay, we have our zombie here. I'm just gonna lead him down to the villagers now and give him a name tag so he doesn't die. Little bit of progress. You can see we now have 4 villagers, 3 adults and 1 baby. They also spawned an iron golem, so if any mobs would spawn here, they would now be safe. And we also got that zombie in there, and he also has an iron sword. So this is all set up, but I need to go AFK at my potato and carrot farm for a little while, because I still need potatoes and carrots to give these guys so they can breed and make more villagers. And I still need to go get golden apples. I have emeralds here now, And I also need to make the weakness potions. One overnight AFK session done, and you can see we almost have 2 double chests filled with carrots, and then the same results for the potatoes. 2 shulker boxes filled with carrots and 2 shulker boxes filled with potatoes. So now I have more than enough to breed enough villagers. In total I'm going to need like 216, but I'm going to breed more because I want like perfect trades. So if the guy doesn't have perfect trades, well then let's just say it's gonna get hot. I also went ahead and gathered all of my golden apples. Now I know a lot of people are going to be suspicious about a full shulker box of golden apples, but I have a lot of farmers that literally give me 4 stacks of apples for a stack of emeralds. I have a raid farm that gives me an insane amount of emeralds, and I have probably one of the best gold farms that you can build. So it's really easy, and if you really want to go into detail, we can head into statistics and items crafted. First off, you can see 16,000 golden ingots, and you know you need 8 golden ingots for 1 golden carrot or golden apple, and there you can see I crafted all 1,984. Now I know many people might say they're suspicious because it's one entire shulker box full, so I could have just copied it. Why aren't there any more? Actually there are. I have like 4 more stacks in a different shulker box, but I only brought 1 shulker box because hopefully that'll be enough. Like I'm quite certain that will be enough. This is going surprisingly smoothly. I now have a guy that sells me Silk Touch for 1 emerald, so yeah, I also put in these blocks above their heads with pistons, so I am really surprised because usually villagers don't cooperate this well. But that is going to be the end of this video because to be honest I am kind of sick of working with villagers, so I just want to take a little bit of a break and do some editing and post this on YouTube. So maybe next episode I'll get in the rest of these librarians, maybe I'll even do the farmers and the clerics, I don't know yet. But yeah, I just need a little bit of a break from these villagers. I mean, it's been going smoothly, but just villagers, even if they do go smoothly, just villagers in general are kind of a pain to work with.